Alright, we're back, everyone. And I got a dirty bandage again. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to do remove bandage. Okay. Probably because we're so dirty. We're going to clean the bandage. We're going to wash ourselves. And then we're going to wash our clothes. And then we're headed for the medical place. Because we need some medical supplies. Alright, let's wash all of our clothing. All torn up. So what we're looking for here on this kind of outings like, oh, we got to get our construction, our skills up, our carpentry up, and okay. We need to find a vehicle here in the not too distant future. We need to find we need to get our carpentry up so we can start building. There's the jeans, our beat up jeans. Maybe find some new jeans because they're all cut up. I am gonna learn how the tailoring goes in the game. Okay, that should be the last piece of clothing. Perfect. We're going to drink. And if we find some jeans out here, we'll probably swap out some jeans. Okay. Zombies are coming back into the air. Which is never good. So what we're gonna have to do is, like always, we're gonna have to get all their attentions, lead them away, and then rope back around. It's my tried and true method of not getting eaten by zombies. So, again, what up, Goose? How's your day going, buddy? We should have given them the slip. They'll all be down here right now. Except for maybe a couple. Hoping that's enough that we can get into here without being noticed. Ooh. I'm sorry to hear that. I know the pain of migraines all too well. I'll disinfect it, all that goodness. Look at that. Sleeping tablets, which we don't need in this one. Scalpel, okay. Scalpel, but okay. White out. Alright. And the doc's packing cigarettes. Look at that. Not very healthy, Doc. Okay, here's where the good stuff is. Alright. You know, right now, I don't care what's in it. I need to just grab and go. That it is. I think it's just funny that it's in the doctor's office. Okay. Although technically my character is a smoker. We're going to run back. We're getting some sprinting skills. I think this is our next house. But we're going to dump off everything we've got. We're going to have to disinfect that. Sure. Well, you got to remember in the 40s, 50s, 60s, and even today to some extent, although on very, very, very rare occasions, doctors used to prescribe smoking. Like, it was not unusual for doctors to prescribe smoking. So, which I always find to be always humorous. But yeah, even today, depending on what you got going on, doctors will prescribe smoking. And this is not, let's be clear to everybody. I'm not advocating smoking. But you know me, I like to look at everything. And so it was, at the time, deemed, but that's back when they were giving people, like, Coca-Cola had, cocaine in it. So, you know, take it as you will. You know, what I want to do. Where did all my... Pretty much. Pretty much. Um, yeah, so, you know, what is considered medically acceptable changes over time and as we learn more and more about things. So, um, you know, everything with a grain of salt is what I always say. Everything with a grain of salt. You know, Pluto used to be a planet. Now it's, you know, now it's not. You know? But what they found back in the day, what yeah, it's true. But they know, you know, what's funny is even nowadays, right? And again, this is not, I'm not advocating smoking. Actually, I would advocate against it. Because once you start smoking, it is one of the hardest things to give up. Um, yeah, so don't just, the best way to not have to worry about that is never get started. Empty bottle. Just something about taking an empty bottle off of a zombie that I find disturbing sometimes. Hoping to find a vehicle. So we're gonna need to find a vehicle. So, because eventually, so we need to go up here. There's a place up here that I want to go to. That's got a lot of good materials, but it's got a lot of good building materials too. So I want to hit there and then go to the spot, our spot that we're going to be building, which is going to be out here. And I'd rather do it with a vehicle. So I'm gonna have to find a vehicle on our way up to the next that area. Pretty sure, yeah, I already went in here. I have not. Yeah, I mean, I want to play The Witcher. Yeah, yeah, it's on the list. I'd love to do a full playthrough of The Witcher, start to finish. Yeah, we just got so much going on that it's. I don't know when we're gonna get to it. But yes, I would love to do The Witcher. What do we got in here? Ooh, pork chop. Cooking pot. Yep, I want that. Again, we need to get our carpentry skill up. Because, dear Lord, we gotta stop dying. We get that thing up to 3 or 4, and it's like dead. But yeah, no, I definitely want to get The Witcher on there. The Witcher is on my list of which is why I'm doing the Project Zomboid community server. So if anybody who wants to play is more than welcome to. Although we've kind of had a light crowd today. There's another streamer that I want to give the information to, which I'm going to do after the stream. After I get everything done with the stream tonight, I'm going to give him the server information to see if he'd like to join, and just extend the courtesy out. And if he joins, that'd be awesome. And if not, that's fine too. So, but yeah, I figured this was an appropriate game for going into the end of, going into Halloween and whatnot. No. The streamer's name is, because I'm gonna butcher it, so I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna butcher it, so I'm gonna. Sorry for the feedback. Strombergus. All one word. So he rated us the other day with like 22 people. And I let him know, hey, this is what we're doing. And it seemed like he might be interested. So, yeah. So if he, he plays, Humanits is what we were playing last week. Which was a good game. It's a lot like Project Zomboid, just smaller and not as further along in development. So I want to shoot out that invite. He's got his Discord on Twitch, so I'm gonna try to send him a message and say, hey, in case you're interested, here's the server, IP and port, and password if you'd like to, and then any of his, if he wants, any of his followers and whatnot can join too. So it's. Fishing 4? No, fishing's all done. I did the electrical. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So, wouldn't that be interesting though if Ninja decided to do it, or any of those big streamers? That'd be cool. But in as much as that would be cool, for me it's more about hanging out with you guys and playing games with you guys and so that ain't good. So yeah. So again, that he got us. He brought, like I said, 20 people. Got us to the highest ever viewer count at 27. So that was awfully nice of him. So, obviously, and he streams before I do. So even his longest streams end when I get on. So, Will survive 168 days before claim? Oh, dear Lord. I need to readjust that safe house. Hello, unavoidable concerns. It's going. We have died twice. Two or three times. Mostly to stupid mistakes. Actually, the first one is because I couldn't remember the controls after so long. It's been a while since I played, so I died the first time because of that. Like, to the first zombie group, it was sad and disappointing. But besides that, I made a little error. I forgot that the hand axe doesn't do the multiple hits, so that kind of got me killed. But besides that, yeah, we're doing pretty good. Pretty good. How's your day going? Yeah, I gotta go and adjust that setting. The settings are not like the normal settings that you would think. Um, I gotta go in and fiddle. So I'll change that down to what I thought I had put, which is 7 days. 7 in-game days. Is what I wanted it to be at. I've been there. I have been there before. How's your game going? I haven't lasted. Have I lasted 7 days yet? Yeah, I've lasted 7 days. I think. Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna get the skill book done in for carpentry, because it really makes a huge difference, at least from all the things that I've ever done with them. Nails on the ground? What's that? So how long have you been playing Project Zomboid, Unavoidable Concerns? I'd be curious to know. I've been playing it for years. As Project Zomboid does. This is the community playthrough. So the Minecraft server is still going for anybody that enjoys Minecraft. I don't think I'll ever shut that one off. But this is the other. This is the community playthrough. So anybody who's part of the community is more than welcome to jump in and play on the server. I tell you what. So we went back and forth with 7 Days to Die and Project Zomboid. I settled on Project Zomboid because it's bigger, and we haven't done it on the channel yet. And 7 Days to Die we have. So we went with Project Zomboid. And I would hold up that this Project Zomboid is the most realistic, one of the more challenging, and in my opinion, the best zombie survival game on the market. I don't think any other game beats it for realism. I don't think anything beats it on the size of the map and the scope of the game. I don't think anything beats it for the sheer quantity of items and things that you can interact with and do, and styles of play that are so unique to Project Zomboid. So we could have started this game and gone straight into the forest and never gone into a city and lived off the land and been okay. We would have survived. We wouldn't have had the books and stuff like that, we might have had to go in search of books every once in a while. But you can do a fully off the grid playthrough and never need those books. We could have gone in and taken over a mall and tried to, live in a downtown city where there's tons. I mean, there's so many different ways to play this game that it's my favorite zombie. And it's not necessarily a zombie killing game. Like a lot of games are designed to have you kill hordes and hordes of zombies. This one's all about strategy and, okay, there's too many there. Do I need to back off? Do I need to go hide? Do I need to crouch? Do I need to sneak? It's unbelievable. And everybody has their own opinion about, what's the best traits to take, what's the best, skills to take, what's, should you read books? Should you not read books? Should you do this? Should you? And everybody has their own opinion, and so I find it very, 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 very cool. And I like the building aspect. I'm very much a builder, so we're about to go into the forest here, probably tomorrow afternoon sometime, and and go build a whole base in the middle of the woods because we can. So, yeah. The learning curve is steep. And we're playing modded, by the way. So, we've got a few mods on this one. Most of them are... so we have Hydrocraft, which I don't play Project Zomboid anymore without Hydrocraft. It just brings so much to the game that, for me, it's not worth playing without it. It makes so Hydrocraft expands the game significantly. So, for instance, with Hydrocraft. Or let's bring up the even bows. So Hydrocraft adds longbows and upgraded longbows. It adds horses and buggies. It adds let's see,